and welcome. My name is Heroine Bob and welcome to Bob Buys. If you are new here, welcome. I am a part-time reseller from the state of Virginia, and reselling is where you go to places like charity shops, thrift stores, and retail locations. And I try to buy stuff for as cheap as possible and flip them online on sites like Amazon, Etsy, eBay, and Poshmark. And I am doing a listing challenge with myself, trying to get through my death pile. If you don't know what a death pile is, that is inventory that I've purchased for resale that I just never listed. So I have quite a substantial one of both hard goods and clothes. And so this is me going through some of my forgotten treasures, talking about them for a little bit to let you guys know, like, why did I buy this, and then listing them. And this one's going to be slightly different because I think if you saw yesterday's video, we are going to list 10 things today, but the 2 things I bought yesterday are going to be part of those 10 things. Again, I don't feel good, so I just want to make sure I don't add to the death pile, but I also don't want to go and try to find more stuff to list because I don't feel so good. So let's get started. So this, the boy thought was hilarious when he found it in my house because he plays pool quite a lot and he's very good at it. And I have pool chalk. I bought this for, I think, $6, which was a lot, but I bought it because it was vintage. There are 36 in here. Now I'm not going to sell it as like 36 pieces of chalk. I'm gonna break it into 3 lots of 12 so that way it is first class weight shippable. This weighs well over a pound because chalk actually apparently is heavy, which I did not realize. But I'm gonna sell 3 sets of 12. I should be able to get my money back if I just sell one. So that was my plan with that. And if not, if they don't sell, the boy can just use them. The next item I'm going to talk about is restaurant wear. As I said, I do have a sizable amount of restaurant wear in my death pile. As you can see here, these match. They are Brianna Rego fine porcelain. It's restaurant wear. I just got them because it's pretty and green. I have a weak spot for green. They will be 2 separate listings. Hopefully somebody is looking for some replacements. This is restaurant wear. You can tell by how heavy and thick it is, but this is made in China, so I don't know if I made a boo-boo and got distracted by the pattern and no one is actually looking for this. But I'm gonna list it and maybe someone will need a replacement because they accidentally broke some. We'll see. If not, I will redonate it and it's okay. Now these are American restaurant wear pieces. This is Homer Laughlin. They have cute little mooses on them, which I of course will put in a picture over to the side so you guys can see. These are, I think this is Seville pattern, maybe? Or maybe that's just the line, but these are USA made. And they just got little mooses on them and I thought they were cute. And then we're actually gonna start going into clothes because we've been focusing a lot on my hard goods, but I need to get through these clothes too. So the Dorothy Thorpe glass is currently drying. As soon as that's dry, I will take pictures of it. But if you guys again saw yesterday's video, you will know what that looks like. So these were in my lot of items of stuff that I got for free from my aunt. She, in quarantine, decided to clear out her closet and she gifted me a lot of her clothing. Pretty much all of her vintage stuff I kept for resale, and I've actually started already selling some pieces. The tie-dye California shirt that I made because it was damaged, that sold very quickly. I didn't even get to wear it very much, which made me sad because it was super comfy. But some of them had damage to them other than just staining. This one, as you can see down here at the bottom, had a hole in it. And I repaired the hole with the red thread, but it kind of looked like I had done a cigarette hole repair, and my aunt doesn't smoke, so I didn't like the way it looked. So this is a vintage golfing sweatshirt, and I just made it look like he was putting the ball into the golf hole. I embroidered this myself. It was my first time attempting embroidery. I think I did okay, but I will put this up for sale and see what happens. This is on a vintage Hanes tag. This is from the early 80s. Oh, in addition, both of these red ones, their cuffs had started separating, so I had to reattach the cuffs as well. Same thing for this one. This one didn't have any damage to it other than the fact the cuffs are separating. And there is a lot of wear. You can see here that the wear is quite a lot around the cuffs, which is why they were separating. This is a nice wolf pack. Again, I've shown you guys this stuff before. This is on another vintage Hanes tag. This is also from the 80s. And then the shirt I showed you guys before. This had nothing wrong with it. I just didn't list it yet. So how are we feeling today? And I don't see mine on here. None of mine are on here. These are all kind of positive, so. And then the vintage Tommy Hilfiger jacket from the 90s. And then this thing, I bought this thing because it was cool and vintage and wool, and it is very warm. The problem is I don't like the way this looks on me. I got excited because it fit me and I was gonna keep it and wear it. And then when I got it on me and I tried to style it, I hated it. I was like, oh, this is warm and it fits great. I hate the way it looks to my body. So while I could, you know, try a little bit harder to style it, I'll just sell it. It's just, that's one of the great things about reselling. You find something, you're like, oh, this is so cute. It is cute, but I don't think it's meant for a tall body. If I was maybe, you know, 5'4", this could be like a cute mini skirt with some leggings, but because I'm 5'9", it doesn't quite hit me the way I would like it to. So I do want to show you, so these things are hanging on a commercial grade steamer. This is, you know, if you decide to resell clothes at all, I would invest in a steamer. This is a commercial grade steamer. I guess I'll show you some close-ups, but it is from my time when I worked at Adidas. I've had it for 12 years now, 13 years now. I've had it for 13 years. It works great still, so they're very pricey. If you get a commercial grade steamer, it's like $200 for this thing. But I've had it for 13 years, so I think I've gotten my money's worth out of it, especially with as many clothes as it's steamed. But I used to be a visual merchandiser for Adidas, so that is why I have this. I guess let's get to listing. Okay, so this is going to be a little echoey because I am in my half bathroom. This is where I take my photographs for this stuff. Just have a nail up at the very top here, kind of floof it out some. So this one doesn't look very good, so I need to go get my big hanger because this sweatshirt is too big for it to look good on this hanger, so I'll be right back. So this monstrosity is my big hanger, and it's 3 plastic hangers where the 2 hangers have the tops broken off, and then it's all taped together, and then I have this paper on top, this craft paper on top to protect, since, you know, it is broken plastic and I don't want it to pull, so I tape over the pointy bits, and then I also put the paper over it, and that has prevented any pulls from happening. So the big hanger is great for these larger pieces to help it sit better and make it so you can see the graphic better, and also so you can lay everything down a little bit better. See, look how much better that looks. But this is how I take pictures, and then I take measurements with my lovely singer here, and I put those measurements on my lovely board. I have both the tape measure and my lovely board in the description down below if you are interested. It is just, you know, a regular sewing measure tape is just retractable, so this makes it really easy to carry and not get tangled. And I just think this is a really nice way. It's already square, so it's perfect for taking the square photos. I have it just, I don't put the measurements in the description. I have it as a photo because a lot of people do shopping online on their phone, and if they're scrolling through the pictures, they just see the measurements and they can see if it fits them or not. So just a thought, but I guess I'm gonna get to taking pictures. I like to do this during the day when it's sunny outside because the light is better in here. I do have daylight lights in this bathroom, which is why I take pictures in here. But having more light is better, so. This is where I started. This is where I ended. I have over 300 listings in my eBay store. All of 2020, I struggled to get and keep 250 listings on my eBay store, and the fact that I have finally broken 300 makes me so very happy. And the fact that I've over 300 listings and it's not because stuff's not selling, like stuff has sold, so that number you guys have seen has gone down and then gone back up and then gone down and gone back up. I have 300 listings. So again, one of my goals for one of my goals for this year is to get 500 and maintain 500 listings in my eBay store. So I am already 20% there. Yeah, because I started out with 250 listings, so yay. But thank you guys so much for watching another video from me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. I wanna be a hero, hero. Oh, the hero comes, I can hear the drums, and a horse is drawn to the kingdom.